What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jet, and I am back in the mix. I hope y'all been enjoying the videos recently. Especially that compilation I put out. I mean, yeah, I know, you know, um, it could have been better. Could have gotten more kills, but you know me, I'm not about kills. I'm about looting. So that's why that was a spread over like what, 3 encounters and not just one huge encounter, with me like going ham on the whole lobby. Because that's not in me. That's not like, how I play. But enough about that video. Let's get into this video. We're going on to Sagbruk, however you say it. Windmill, back in the days. That's what it was called. Folks, I'm going to give y'all a test. This video is your test. I want you to notice something. I don't do it. Let me say that again. I want y'all to notice something. Okay? I'm not going to do it. It's not me. Alright? Cool. So analyzing the lobby, you know how I do things. We got a lobby full of solo players. Myself with an MP5. That guy also has an MP5. An assault rifle, another assault rifle, and an auto sniper. That might be a good choice for this map actually. An HBAR-T, and a rifle and a Uzi. I mean, sure, my boy. Just go ahead and fill your heart. Well, how do you say it? Fulfill your heart's desire. There you go. Yeah, I do that with a sniper rifle and the Uzi on probably the closest quarters map in this game, if not the second closest quarters map. Have fun with that. But I say that guy could probably destroy the entire lobby. You never know. You never know indeed. Okay, moment of truth. Now time to find out where we spawn at. And okay, we're away from danger. That's good. That's real good, actually. And of course, the barred house and the weapons container is at the windmill, where everybody goes to die. And I'm at the top of the map. Now, being up here is good, but it's also like neutral too. It's not bad, but it's neutral. Because y'all probably going to correct me in the comment section down below, and don't worry, I welcome it. There's not much up here. I mean, if there is anything, you gotta look like real close. And nobody really comes up here either. So the direct loot and the indirect loot are just slim to none at this point. But regardless, I'm gonna head up to this house. Y'all know me. I love houses. In real life and in the game. And hopefully I can buy one day. But like I said, let's focus on the game. I digress. Now, I do feel safe hitting this car because I'm at the top of the map. Nobody really comes up here. And somebody just hit the comm station. So they're definitely not near here. And I'm going to hit the inside of this house. Hopefully I can find something good in here. Always close the door behind you. So that way your enemy... Okay, you know what? Pause. Let me reflect on that statement for a minute. Always close the door behind you. Have y'all noticed every time I ambush somebody in a house, they open the door first? Picture. If they would have walked in with a door already open, they would have seen me. But it takes a bit of human processing to open the door, and you immediately get shot, and you gotta process yourself being shot. And by the time you process yourself being shot and try to assess the situation and see where to go, you're already dead. That is why I close my doors. I guarantee you, there's about 3, if not 2, recent videos where I close the door behind me, somebody opens it up behind me, and I spray them down. That is also an advantage of covering up your tracks, really. The only way you can't cover up your tracks is looting down a certain path. Like if somebody comes up behind you and you know that they're behind you, they're going to notice the toolbox is open, the nail box is open. That's pretty much it, actually. Oh yeah, car doors open, maybe. You can't help that because you're looting. That's the whole point of the game. But try to cover up your tracks as best as you can. Close the doors behind you, and maybe leave like one toolbox unopened. You know, just to give them that sense of, oh, maybe that's just a map painting the picture. Let me go ahead and loot this box. You know? Alright, so we made it from the top of the map to the middle of the map. And I'm thinking, what is my next move? Then this happens. Now here is how you should analyze the weapons container. People only go there. Well, not really only. This is not even only. This is kind of like a 60% of the time kind of thing. People only go for the weapons container if they need and or want another weapon. In my opinion, it would not make any sense for a person with 2 weapons to go to the weapons container. That's like trying to cash the same check twice. That doesn't make any sense. So my hopes are a bit up and going over there. But then I realized the signal detector is actually right there too. And that's an alarm trap. If that's not a container, that's an alarm trap. So somebody is waiting for somebody to come across that area. And somebody's nearby. They gotta be. There's no way nobody's nearby me. No way. Now I'm gonna loot this container. And what do I find? A secondary weapon. Talk about a sign. Will I need to use that? Maybe. But it's good. Once you grab a second weapon, load it up. And make sure that it's a good secondary weapon as well. The M2 carbine actually has a semi-automatic function. So yeah. So I'm thinking, let me get this buried cache. And let me just go ahead and peace out. Because, I don't know, it feels off in this encounter. So I'm kick it in high gear a little bit. And right now I'm just looking around. I don't see anybody. Bad sign. I'm near the freaking windmill. The place where people come to die. And I don't see anything. But, you know, I'm gonna mind my business. Don't look too deep into things. For once in this video. Let alone my channel. And I'm going to get this fertilizer. There's a buried cache right there. Dig up the ground using my bare gloves. Not my hands, but my gloves. Boom. You know me. Take out all the stuff that I want. Leave the stuff I don't need. And all the food. And the parts. Iodine. Disinfectant. Caffeine. Antibiotics. The mix. Boom. We're good. Nearest exit is behind me. I'm going to take that exit. But for a minute, I'm going to sit here and look. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. It doesn't look like it. But as I'm making my way toward this exit, something is screaming in the back of my head. Don't take that exit. Don't. Don't do it. And so I'm going to follow my instinct. I'm not taking that exit. Yes, I know it's right behind me. And it's the most convenient. But something is yelling at me in the back of my head. Jet, do not take that exit. So I listen to my instincts. I don't take that exit. Doesn't mean I'm in this encounter longer? Yes. Does that mean the chances of me dying going up? Yes. And I'm right near the airdrop, let alone the barred house. So yeah, I'm in a pretty dangerous spot right now. That true sense of insecurity I talked about on Fiel content, yeah, that sense is peaking right now. Now my plan right here is I'm going to go up this hill and I'm going to hit the comm station. The airdrop is pretty close. I feel it coming, but maybe I can go up here, and also this would be a good indication of who has been here and who has not been here. Because if somebody hits the comm station, it's going to make a buzzing sound and the light's going to be red and not green. So somebody used it. That's how this game works. But if it's still green...
Airdrop incoming. Get ready.
And there's an airdrop right there, so there's no point even being here. But if it's green, that's a bad sign, because why would a comm station be green at this point in the game? And there you go. You see it sparking. Somebody used it. And the airdrop is on its way right now. And again, I'm going to kick it into high gear, walk down this hill. Now, if any of you have played Sniper Elite V2, and you know how when planes fly overhead, your footsteps are masked a little bit? Same thing here. Same exact thing here. So use that like maybe 2 or 3 second window to sprint. I would have did it here, but the map is so small, I guarantee somebody would have probably seen me. And you're probably thinking, Jet, you're chilling in the open right now. Don't you tell us not to do that? You're right. You don't chill in the open. You don't. But, in my defense, the place people go to die is literally right there. The windmill. Not windmill, sawmill. Okay. Moment of truth. I'm actually going to see if there's anybody near here. Yes, you want to see a rare example of me actually using a signals detector. Crazy, ain't it? There's a first time for everything. Always move, always move. Go over the fence. Go prone. And would you look at that? Somebody is sitting right over there. Remember that sense I told y'all about? I just had that instinct. Something was screaming at me not to the exit. Good thing I didn't. There's a guy waiting right over there. Good. You will start to slowly develop that sense as you play this game more and more, and as you get killed more and more. But yeah, it just comes with experience. Now, remember what I told y'all to notice throughout this video? Let me ask y'all something. Besides the shooting of the weapons containers locks, or weapon container locks, did you hear any gunshots? I didn't either. People haven't died. They're being quiet. Silence is deadly. The silence is really, really deceiving. It can mean everybody died, everybody left, or in this case, everybody's silent. You've seen the map. Everybody here had a loud behind weapon, except for myself and one other guy with an MP5. But you heard no gunshots throughout this entire encounter besides the weapons container gunshots. People are still here, and they're being really quiet. It's a bad sign. Going for that airdrop is probably suicide. Even though I just spotted the map, that was a good, 2 minutes ago? People move. Except for that one guy near the exit. But people move. Going for that airdrop right now would be complete and total suicide. There are 2 people watching it. And so, I'm going to do the smart thing. I'm going to head up this hill, and I'm going to take an exit. The true sense of insecurity is heightened when there are no signs of anything. What I mean by that, because you don't hear anything, your mind suspects everything. Let me say that again. Because you don't hear anything, your mind suspects everything. I'm thinking right now, somebody's stalking me. Because I heard no gunshots. Yes, I know I just hit the signals detector, and yes, I know I could turn right back around and hit it again. But you never hit the detector twice, because you're constantly giving away your own position. You know, unless you're doing a challenge, I mean, that's fine too. But yeah, I don't like this. I'm really uncomfortable, and I'm not in my element. So I'm gonna take this nearest exit. Somebody may be near here, and so I'm gonna gun it. Running, yes, it tires you out, but it makes you a faster target too. And right here, I'm gonna turn around because I'm fully expecting somebody to chase me out up this exit, and nothing happens. We're out of here. Silence is deadly. In a full lobby where you hear no gunshots, that's a bigger sign than hearing a ton of gunshots. Because it's easier to hear nothing rather than hear everything. The silence in that encounter was louder than any gunshot on my channel. And there are some pretty loud gunshots on my channel. So the moral of this video is this. Take into account the zeros. When I say zeros, I mean 0 audio cues, 0 visual cues, 0 usage of landmarks. That does not mean you are alone. That means people are actually being stealthful. That is a huge red flag. You're not in any ordinary lobby. I hope you learned something from this video. And please like and subscribe if you are new. I will catch you in the next episode. Until next time, peace.